Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have an exciting video for you today because it's a compilation of all of the best hair hacks that I did in 2016. So these hair hacks are a combination of my personal hair hacks, but also a lot of your personal hair hacks that you voted for by commenting on my videos. I went through a ton of your comments and there were a lot of hair hacks that stood out to me like a sore freaking thumb. So it was very obvious to me which ones you guys favored over others. So without further ado, if you want to see my top hair hacks of 2016, then please keep watching. So the first hack I'm going to show you is how to clip in hair extensions when you have thick hair. You want to separate your hair from your ears to the nape of the neck and clip away the rest of the hair so it's out of the way. You can either twist this section of hair or you can braid it like I am here and then secure an elastic around the ends and twist it into a bun and pin it in place with bobby pins. So by using this trick, your hair will be less dense and it will be easier to blend the extensions with your natural hair. You can also use this same hack to blend your hair extensions if you have short hair or a blunt haircut. And of course, I'm using my 240 gram set of fancy hair extensions in the shade Hazelnut Dirty Blonde. For more information on where you can get fancy hair extensions, there is a link in my description box. One of my favorite ways to curl my hair without heat is using bubble tea straws. If you're from Europe, you might know these as boba tea straws and they can be found on Amazon or at any Asian supermarket. So all you want to do is take a damp section of hair about 1 to 2 inches in thickness and wrap it around the straw starting from the top. To secure the hair in place, I like to use 2 bobby pins on the top and 2 on the bottom. Once your hair is dry, you're going to get a beautiful medium-sized curl with lots of definition. If you guys want to see a full tutorial on how I curl my hair using only bubble tea straws, let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to do that for you. If you want to create the look of a sock bun but don't have a bun maker, a hack for that is to tie your hair into a high ponytail using a strong elastic. Then you want to take a small elastic, fan your hair over the base of the ponytail, place the elastic over the base, and gently pull out on the inside of the ponytail to create a bun. Then, once you have something that looks like this, wrap the ends of the ponytail around the base, push down on the top of the bun, and then pin down the undersides of the bun to the top of your head with some bobby pins. When you're done, you should have a bun that looks something like this without the need of a bun maker. Now, if you're going to be putting your thick and heavy hair up into a ponytail or half-up style, you might notice some flatness around the crown area as well. So what I like to do is use a bra cup. You can either get them from a bathing suit top or from a bra that you don't use anymore, and just use those cups and secure them to the crown of your head and then use the surrounding hair to cover it up and then style as usual. This hack will give you instant volume at the crown of your head and will not deflate throughout the day. If you suffer from dry or brittle ends, try out the baggy method. What you want to do is apply some leave-in conditioner onto the middles and ends of your hair and then tie a bag around your ends and leave it in for a few hours. Once you remove the bag, your ends will be silky and soft and full of moisture. Here's a hack on how to create a braid in half the time. Start off with 2 sections of hair. We'll call this left and right. Create an opening in the left section and pull the right section through the opening. Again, create an opening in the left section and pull the right section through the opening. Keep repeating these steps until you get to the ends and just tie off the braid with an elastic. Use tinfoil to style your hair without heat by rolling a piece of tinfoil into a long rod and fold over the top to create a grip. Make sure that your hair is damp and then wrap a section of hair around the tinfoil rod and fold up the bottom of the rod to secure the ends. Allow your hair to dry 100% and remove for big curls or waves. So if you have thick and heavy hair like I do, you probably have the issue of droopy ponytails. Having a lot of hair not only causes droopy ponytails, but they can also be extremely heavy and uncomfortable to wear. To prevent droopiness and allow you to wear your ponytail comfortably, simply separate your hair into 2 sections, a bottom section and a top section. Clip away the top section and tie the bottom section into a high ponytail with a good strong hair elastic. Once the ponytail feels secure, take the top section and tie it together with the existing ponytail with another good strong hair elastic. So this will give the ponytail a much stronger foundation so it doesn't droop, and if you feel like you need more support to take some of the weight off and wear your ponytail more comfortably, use a clip to support the underside of the ponytail so the weight is more evenly distributed. Another way to make sure that your bobby pins stay in place is to take a bunch of bobby pins on a paper towel or a piece of paper and spray them with hairspray so they become tacky and have extra grip. Dust on an eyeshadow in the same color as your roots along your hair part to create the illusion of fuller, more dense hair. You can also use this method around your hairline if you want to pull your hair back into a half-up style, ponytail, or top knot. So the more hair you have, the more prone it is to tangling. Sorry to burst your bubble, but did you know that most tangles are caused by split and dead ends? So to minimize tangling, keep your ends healthy by cutting off any split or dead ends with a pair of barber scissors once a week. Now, I've shown you how I do this like a bajillion times on my hair channel already, so if you guys haven't seen those, feel free to check out pretty much any of my hack videos and you'll see a step-by-step guide on how to do that. So this is a crazy hack that I accidentally stumbled upon one day when I was cutting off my split ends. Instead of using my typical barber scissors, I decided to use cuticle clippers. Yes, cuticle clippers to snip off my split ends. Honestly guys, they are much sharper because they've been designed to cut through a harder material, so they snip off split ends much more effectively, and I highly recommend trying this one out. Blot away excess oil from your scalp using a coffee or tea bag filter because it's made of the same material as oil blotting papers for the face. You can cut up a few of these and store them in a Ziploc bag to throw into your purse when you're on the go. So if you have long, thick, heavy hair, you probably go through a ton of shampoo and conditioner products. What if I told you you're probably not using your shampoo and conditioner correctly? All you want to do is use a shampoo only on the roots of your hair and the conditioner on the middle of your hair and the ends. The next word curling hack is curling your hair with chopsticks. This is another item that you can pick up on Amazon or at an Asian supermarket, and all you want to do is separate the chopsticks and wrap a damp section of hair around one of the chopsticks starting from the top. Once you run out of hair to wrap around the chopstick, take the other chopstick and sandwich your hair in between like this. To secure it, you can use a rubber band on the top and bottom or a hair elastic like I am here. When you take out this curl after it has dried and set, you'll get this beautiful irregular coil type curl. To prevent next level poof when brushing, simply spray a little bit of hairspray onto your hairbrush before brushing your hair. A small amount of hairspray will help seal the hair cuticle, take some of the static away, and keeps all the hair together. Another tip is to start brushing underneath your hair as opposed to the top of your head. It will not only tame the hair that is most vulnerable to poof because of all the heat and moisture behind your neck, but it will also help you avoid crunchy looking strands on top. And back to the tinfoil. Here's another one of my favorite curling hacks using tinfoil. What you want to do is prepare a piece of tinfoil that's not too big, take a section of hair, wrap it around your 2 fingers, and then place the tinfoil behind the coil of hair and fold up the tinfoil around the hair like a burrito. But make sure you keep the tinfoil as flat as possible. The reason is because you will need to heat it up for a few seconds using a flat iron. If you don't have a flat iron and you're traveling, you can use a blow dryer for a few seconds as well, which most hotels have available in suites. So heat it up for about 5 seconds and then wait until your hair is 100% cool and dry so that it has time to set. The curl you'll get from this method is a bouncy, loose curl like this. So if you find that it takes way too long to get ready in the morning because you need to dedicate a good 45 minutes at least to style your thick hair, simply style your hair the night before by spraying it with some leave-in conditioner and braiding 2 French braids. You can either rock next day French braids or let them out for beautiful natural beach waves. Throw hot hair tools into an oven mitt for quick and easy storage at home or when traveling when you're too lazy to wait for it to cool down before putting it away. Did you know that maxi pad rollers can be used to create heatless curls? What I like to do is work with hair that is slightly damp, and then I get the largest organic maxi pads because they're free of chemicals and not harmful to the environment. These will also dry your hair much faster since they're highly absorbent. What you want to do is remove the sticky cover and roll up the pad to create a roll that looks like this. Then take a large section of hair and wrap the hair around the pad rolls and secure the ends with an elastic and secure the top with a clip. If you're going to be doing this all over your head, you can alternate the direction directions of wrapping each section of hair for beautiful beach curls. Wait until the hair is 100% dry before removing the pads. The next hair curling hack is curling your hair with socks. Yep, it's a great way to put your old but clean, make sure they're clean people, mismatched socks to good use. All you want to do is take a damp section of hair, wrap the ends around the middle of the sock, roll the sock up towards the roots of your head, and tie the ends of the sock to secure the hair in place. Once your hair is dry, you'll end up with a big, loose, and bouncy curl. If you blow dry your hair, blast your hair with cold air at the end. This will help seal the cuticles, set your style, and minimize frizz, making your hair softer and shinier. If you already know how to 3-strand braid, you can look like a braiding wizard with this one easy step. Every time you cross the side strand over the middle, split the side strand into 2 and pull the middle strand through the middle. This will give you a 3D braided look. If you have trouble creating a fishtail braid, here's an easy hack that will turn you into a fishtail braiding pro. Separate the working section into 2 sections and then poke your fingers through the outer sides of each section. Take the smaller outer strands, grab the opposite strands, and cross them over to combine them with the opposite larger sections. Repeat these steps until you get to your desired endpoint and then tie off the end of the braid with a small hair elastic. So many of you have also been asking me to give you some tips on how to prevent your thick hair from sticking out of your braids and ruining the look. See? Just like this. Not cute. My favorite way of braiding my hair to prevent chunks of hair sticking out is by braiding pull-through braids. Because these braids require many elastics to secure the braids at different points along the braid, this will prevent any chunky layers from sticking out of your braid. So to braid a pull-through braid, you want to tie away 2 sections at the top of your head, a bottom and a top section. Then separate the top section into 2, bring them under the bottom section, and combine hair from the outside of these sections and tie it all together with an elastic. Next, you want to do the same thing with the section that is now on top. Split it in 2, bring it under the bottom section, combine hair from the outside, and tie it all together. Repeat these steps until you can't add in any more hair, and then just continue to split the top section in 2, bring them under the bottom section, and secure it with an elastic. Repeat these steps until you reach your desired endpoint, and pull out the sides of the braid to fan it out. See, this braid is thick hair proof. You can get a similar effect as a sock method using microfiber cloths like these, which are super inexpensive and are available on Amazon or in Walmart, and they can be reused a billion times over. What you want to do is take a damp section of hair, roll it up exactly as I showed you using the sock method, and then tie the corners of the cloth together to secure the hair. And this is the beautiful curl you'll get using a microfiber cloth. Add highlighter, yes, highlighter, to your hair to make your hair appear shinier and healthier. Use a brush to create natural sun-kissed highlights wherever you want. I prefer to put them in the middle and ends of my strands like this. Get overnight volume without any hair products by throwing your hair up into a twisted top knot and securing it with a couple of hair clips. The heat from your scalp will naturally warm up your roots and force them into an upwards position so you get natural volume as you sleep. So a weird hair curling hack video would not be complete without showing you how to use a pencil to curl your hair, right? So to do that, you want to wrap a damp section of hair around a pencil or pen, whatever you may fancy at that moment, and then secure the top and bottom using rubber bands or a hair elastic. This method will definitely give you a very tight, defined curl, which is perfect for adding tons of volume and texture to hair. A great way to make use of those socks that magically go from being a pair to being single is by taking one of these socks, and make sure it's clean obviously, and cut off the toes. Roll up the sock into a donut shape starting from the cut off ends and use it instead of a mesh bun maker. If you have an uneven hairline or little baby hairs like I do here that tend to have a mind of their own, you can shave or pluck them to create an even hairline that looks perfect down or up. Another paper towel curling hack is to take a larger piece of paper towel, roll it up into a rod, and wrap the ends of a damp section of hair around the middle of the rod and roll the rod upwards towards the roots. Secure the ends with a rubber band or hair elastic and then allow it to dry completely before releasing and revealing this beautiful paper towel curl. Use an oil-based perfume on a hairbrush and comb through your hair to make your hair smell good. Regular perfumes have alcohol which can dry out your hair, which is why I love this method. In case you guys were curious, I'm using one of my favorite body oil sprays by Terry Mugler in the scent Angel. Oh, what to do with all of those empty toilet paper rolls? Why not save them for curling your hair? Just take a damp section of hair, wrap the ends around the middle of the roll, and then roll upwards towards the roots. Use a few bobby pins to secure the hair in place, and once your hair is dry, you can remove the bobby pins, and this will give you a beautiful loose curl that you would never expect to get from an empty toilet paper roll. If you don't know how to braid or find braiding really difficult, one way you can style your hair and make it look like a braid is by knotting your hair. You can tie it off at the ends to create a braid effect or pin it up for a cool updo like this. Does this happen to you every time you wear your hair to one side? To prevent your side-swept hairstyle from coming undone, pull your hair over to one side and secure the hair at the nape of the neck into a ponytail behind your ear. Hide the ponytail with the rest of your hair and you have a beautiful side-swept look that's not going to go anywhere. And lastly, you can use 2 fingers to get a looser curl by using the same method as I just showed you. Wrap a damp section of hair around your 2 fingers, carefully remove, clip to lock in place, and then unravel after the hair has dried and set to reveal a larger curl than the one before. Alright my love, so that wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the holidays with your loved one, and I wish you guys all a happy new year. Thank you so much for an amazing 2016, and I hope that 2017 will be even better. I have a lot of new video ideas for you guys and a lot of projects that I'm working on, and I can't wait to share them with you. So thank you again for all of your love and support, because without you guys, this would not be possible. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. You can also follow the Fancy Hair Instagram account for daily hair inspiration and follow my personal account to stay connected with me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and I will see you in my next video.
Do you still talk to your 2 friends you were talking about in your latest video before you moved to the other high school?
Aww. Oh, kisses from the Netherlands. Kisses back to you from Toronto. Thank you so much for your question. So if you guys